So seeing as I was talking about ice beers the other day, I figured why not have another one? Right? Why not have another one? This is one that I haven't seen before. Or at least haven't seen in a long time and really ever bothered to look at. But today I looked at it and I picked it up. It's boozy. So let's do it. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Rooski Brewski review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Labatt's Brewing Company. We have their Labatt Maximum Ice in a super black and gray can, meaning it's going to be scary and boozy and oh my god, freak you out. Good lord. 7.1% alcohols by volume. Big, boozy, very excited. No listed IBUs in the very black and silvery gray can. How about on the website? Well, on the website there is no information. I couldn't even find the beer on the Labatt website. I found the regular Labatt Ice beer at 5.5 if I'm not mistaken, but not the Maximum Ice. So we move over to Untapped, and Maximum Ice also shows no IBU count. So who knows? Does it really matter? Not really. But it's 7.1% ABV. Holy hell. I've had ice beers before. They're usually anywhere between 5.5 to 6% that I've had. Again, ice beers being a lager, which is then freeze distilled, not really distilled, but freezed, and they take the chunk of ice out, remove that from the rest of the liquid, the alcohol content goes up because there's more concentration, and that gets repeated over different freezing temperatures, and you get more boozy beer in a way of freezing. But the higher the ABV climbs, the lower the temperature must be to freeze that water content and get more alcohol out of that liquid. So without further ado, let's crack. Well, we've already cracked this bad boy open. Let's pour it up. Let's see what we got. 7.1 lager. Holy shit. I'm gonna pour about that much into my glass. It's just a regular drinking glass because I didn't grab another glass, and I used this in a previous video. Looking at the beer, looks like any other lager. Golden clear, white head on top. Would you think this is 7.1 if you just passed by it, walking or sitting and seeing it at the table at a bar? Probably not. Well, let's see what's going on here. Check the nose first. On the nose, actually, wow, that has a decent aroma. Grassy, grainy, little melon. A little hint of caramel in there. Lemon. Yeah, like a lemon grassy, lemon citrus, little, not grassy. Little, yeah, like lemon citrus. Like, ooh. Okay, lemon citrus and melon. Interesting. Did not know it was going to smell like that. I'm pretty down for it. Let's dive in. Now, on the sip. Kind of tastes like gasoline. Just a little bit. Like a watered down gasoline. There's no lemon, there's no melon, there's nothing like that. The aroma is where it's at. The aroma does smell a little gassy. But a little bit like a lemon. Like lemongrassy and almost melony on the aroma. But when you take a sip, oh boy. It is, it's maximum to the max. It's a weird thing. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. I gotta recheck that. What the hell? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It kind of tastes like gasoline. I've never drank gasoline, but this is what I would imagine gasoline to taste like, but in like a watered down version. It's like gasoline light. It's great for your cars. Half the emissions, half the mileage, and may or may not wreck the engine. Kind of what's going on with this beer. Other than that sort of gasoline-esque flavor to it, it is bland. There's no real sweetness to it. Doesn't remind you of a lager. It tastes like a lager gone bad. Little sour, little gassy. Not that great. But it's 7.1%. So, is this boozing on a budget? I would assume so. I would assume so indeed. As for mouthfeel, that is nasty. Just like any other lager, it's clean, it's crisp, it's light. No two ways about it, nothing fancy going on in the mouthfeel of the body of this beer. It's just the flavor. And the flavor is what I guess would be a boozy lager or gasoline light. Gasoline light. Coming to a petrol station near you. Interesting stuff. Let's see what the can has to say. Labatt. Maximum light. Jesus. Maximum ice. Boom. Explosions and all that shit go on too. No preservatives. Strong beer. 7.1% ABV. That's a maximum burp. What do we have here? Real nothing. No ingredients, no description. No IBUs, just the name and an ABV. On the bottom, there's a date code. L12L030746. No idea what the fuck that means, but at least there's something. Like I said, on the website side of things, could not find this beer on the website. With that said, website being Labatt.com. You go to the brand section and you have introduction, which shows you really nothing. National domestic brands, regional domestic brands, and international premium brands. It is under none of these. I did find the original, the regular iced Labatt ice beer under the national domestic brands. Can I click it? I can click it. And it says 5.6 the regular, but this is 7.1. It says it was introduced in 93, was the world's first ice brewed beer, and most successful new brand introduction in Canadian brewing history. That's pretty damn cool. Labatt Ice is a fully fermented beer that is allowed to mature at cold temperatures. Labatt Ice uses selected North American hops to complement smooth, full flavor. Ice is just that on even more steroids and crack cocaine and freezability. Freezing crystals, maybe meth? Gasoline? Yeah, okay, we're going with that. But all jokes aside, there's no drugs in this beer. It's just iced to the max, which is kind of cool. But also tastes like gasoline light. Over on Untapped, Labatt Maximum Ice has been given a 2.35 bottle caps out of 5, and it's out of just under 1,800 ratings. Some guy says, I picked a good night to try this. It's malty and warms me up. I would say, yeah, okay. Somebody says, I tried this def on a hot day. Yep. Anybody else giving me telling me that it tastes like, what, gasoline? Nope. Somebody says the beer puts hairs on your chest. I can see that. It's not super boozy, to be honest. It just tastes like gas, like gasoline. Yep. Moving on to the price, because this is why you buy a beer of this stature. Because you want a boozy beer for not a boozy beer budget. It's $2.95 for the 473 ml tallboy can. $2.95. It's sub $3. It's under $3 for a 7.1% ABV beer. If you buy like 4 or 5 of these, you are gonna have a great fucking time no matter what. It's 7.1, and you think, yeah, that's only like 2.1% more than a regular beer. Yeah, it is, but if you've never experienced multiple 7+% beers in a session, you would be dumbfounded, because the quickness that you get so drunk off of even just a 2% increase per beer is pretty heavy. Yeah, not gonna lie. Drinking like 5% beers to drinking like 7% beers is a totally different experience. And it's weird because you're just like, but that's only 2% more. But for some reason, they will hit you like a truck more times than you would have thought. Fun little experiment, adventure. Do I condone? No, for legal and YouTube reasons, but you're your own person. You do what you want to do. But with that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get ready to range and wrap this thing up. Labatt Maximum Ice. 7.1% iced beer, iced lager, super duper drugged up, hyped up lager. Yeah, you know what? If you're boozing on a budget, you want a quick buzz for cheap, 100% your kind of beer. Better in alcohol terms compared to other iced beers with the extra little, what do they do for a regular iced beer? 0.5, 1% at most. But this is, you're getting 7.1 for under $3 for a tall boy can. A few of these, get like a 6-pack of these, you're going to be having a damn good time. Get 4 of these, you're going to get a solid buzz. Get 3 of these, you're going to still have a solid buzz. It's going to get you to where you want to be for a cheap expenditure. Can't complain on that. But if you're looking for flavor, so help you God, there are so many other beers better than this. This is gasoline light. It smells great. I have to give it that. It does smell quite enticing. But when you have those first sips, you're just like, well, could probably, top up the car tonight if you really thought about it. If you really wanted to. Might get you a few more miles. Could blow your engine. Could fuck up your car. But, hey, it's $3. I mean, that's actually good. That doesn't make sense. That's more expensive than a liter of gas at the moment. You're only getting 473 ml. So forget what I said. Do not put this in your car. Don't put it in your car. It might taste like gasoline light, but don't put it in your car. Overall, Maximum Ice by Labatt gets a solid, gets a solid 4.2 out of 10 for me. Only because it's boozing on a budget, 7.1% beer, $3. Can't complain. Presentation looks like any other, macro beer with like their sub boozy brand for cheap fucks, or just like people that want to booze on a budget. Yep, it's pretty standard. Looks black and scary and silver and darker colors. Makes you know that what you're getting is going to be more intense than a regular beautiful Labatt Blue. But yeah, you're getting what you pay for. You're not getting a great beer by any means, but you are getting a boozy beer. Presentation again, nothing crazy. Looks great, looks very flashy in the terms of booze. But no, nothing really crazy. Information on the beer on the website. Can't find it here, but I do like the little blurb that they give for each of the beers. No IBUs, no ABVs, no descriptions on the can, nothing like that. There is a date code of some sort. Can't, decode it, but it is there. Presentation gets a solid, 4 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Boozy gasoline flavored beer. Ooh, you're gonna have a good time for the really cheap dollar price of under $3. Get drunk with me. Cheers.